Hey everybody, what's up? As you can see, I am back here in beautiful Arizona. Um, Today, I decided to put this live up because I want to talk about the my brutal, honest opinion about traveling. And for the record, let's just show this little video while we're talking. This is when I was last week down in Polanco, um, just to have something going in the background. Um, Traveling. Let me see, what do I feel about traveling. Um, First, let's see who's in the building. Nobody. Gee, let's see who's coming in. Let's see who's all coming up in here first. Always showing up. What's up, Ronan? My mod. All right. Wait, a few more people come on in here. Um, yeah, this is me and Polanco. Just showing. Yes, hit that like button, please. I greatly appreciate it. Um, yeah, I kind of want to get a little viewpoint about traveling, um, because I also want to speak about some things from the show that I was on last night, and somebody was saying some things in the chat. I kind of want to address that. Um, Basically, let's get into why I feel the way I feel about traveling. Traveling for me personally, it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's fun, but it's also a pain in the butt. Um, I encourage a lot of people to do international traveling because there's a lot of fun things out there. And I think, you guys need to go out there and experience it. Um, my travels in Israel, I got to see, the whole Bible basically, and actually between Israel and Jordan, you could see quite a bit of the Bible, especially when I was down in Jerusalem. It was just fun, it was just exciting. And I had a really great time. And just seeing this just reminds me of Tel Aviv. Um, Being back in down in Tel Aviv, not a lot of people as you can see like in Tel Aviv, but I had a great time. Hey, what's up, Pooh? Another one of my mods showed up. Thanks for showing up, guys. But the thing you guys got to understand is it's like a double-edged sword when it comes to traveling. You there's just a lot of good and bad towards traveling. And a lot of people are on here thinking that, hey, traveling's the best. Everybody go do it. But there's a lot of logistics if you know how to do it right. But first, the good. The good, get to see these wonderful places that you never seen before. Things you see in the magazines or in TV. Now you can actually go see yourself, and I encourage everybody to do that, and that's what this channel's about because you can do it at a lower cost. I did Jordan for less than about $2,000, to be honest with you, and I stayed there for about 10 days. So you can do things at a fraction of the price, if you know how to book your tickets, when to book it, looking for savings and deals and things like that. You can do all that crazy stuff. Um, just you got to be very savvy and how to do it, and budget hotels and things like that. You can save quite a bit of money. um but at the same time, the pain, the pain of packing and delays of flights, because like my trip to Mexico, my flight got pushed back and back and back. It was just annoying. And I especially just came off of work and went directly to the airport to find out my flight got pushed back and back. So I was already up. and I was just bone exhausted, when I got to Mexico. I just wanted to go to sleep, but I stayed up a little bit because there was a podcast going on, and I just threw my 2 cents in, and then I went to bed. I was just exhausted. So, that and, whatever travel hiccups that comes along with it, you know, those things do happen. Um, Language barriers, depending on where you're going, um, other logistics, having the right travel documents, all these things, that's where the double edged swords come in. Um, and yeah, Pooh, this is a great point. There's been a lot of plane incidents lately, you know. Um, those are things you got to look out for. Um, Even when you're booking your tickets, you think you're getting a deal, and then you got to go include travel insurance, then the taxes, fees, and all that other stuff comes in. Then you realize you didn't really save anything, you know? So it's kind of a double edged sword, but it's kind of worth it in the end if you properly plan it. And a lot of people don't properly plan it. As you can see in this travel space, you got a lot of people crashing out. Gee, I wonder why. But anyway, um, I just want to say to you guys that, because you got a lot of guys that kind of feel like they're left out and they're rushing, they want to do other stuff. Yo, you got plenty of time, dude. Do it right, do it smart. That's what this channel's here for. I'm here to guide you and show you how I do it. So that way you guys can go and be safe in your travels. So there's really no need to rush off and buy your ticket right now. And then, oh, I got to go here because I want to do this. So it doesn't matter what you're doing. Just take your time, be smart about it. You got plenty of time. When I say book it out 3 months out there, that's that little sweet spot of where you get deals at, you know, that's where you get those low airfares. So, I'm not, those are the deals that you're going to get. Those are going to be the lowest. And, booking out there, you got plenty of time. That gives you the opportunity for you to pay your trip off, gives you the opportunity to start saving money for spending, gives you the opportunity to save up for your hotel, or if you're going to book everything, then you can just start paying off all or most of your trip, and you don't have to worry about it when you come home, and give you time to save up for your spending cash. So if you book things 3 months out, it puts you in a nice sweet spot. So that's why I have these tips on this channel for you guys to learn. So don't feel like you're getting left out. Rush, pace yourself. I know a lot of you guys, some of you don't have your passports, and some of you, for whatever reason, want to go, but you can't. I understand, you know, but at the same time, don't live vicariously through all these YouTubers and stuff like that, because, you know, you're going to find yourself in a very disappointing situation. Like Pooh Man says, plan out at least 2 3 months ahead of time. That's the best way of doing things, when you're going out and traveling. um I always take my time, except for this last trip, because this last trip I kind of put myself in a bad situation. um Thing about it is, with that, I had to rush because I was 4 months in on a 6 months visa, because of me getting my temporary residency card. I had to hurry up and get over there and take care of that. So I was kind of in a bad situation. So I needed to go rush and do that. So I kind of wanted to get that taken care of. So I had the opportunity to do it. So I kind of had to push it a little bit. So my ticket price was a little high, but had I planned it out a little bit better, yeah. And those things are going to happen. You know, it happens to me. So let me see what he said. Yeah, affirm. Be careful with a firm. I mean, yeah, you can get a loan and travel and just pay later. They have these affirm programs. They also have it with like you'll see them in Amazon when you buy stuff. You can put it on a loan and you just pay it monthly. Affirm has that same thing with traveling. Don't go too crazy on it. I'm gonna be honest with you, because they only do it for like 12, 18 months. So you got to be careful with that. Um, because you're also paying interest on that as well. So be careful with that. I But it's another way you can utilize going overseas. Just keep everything just economy and don't go splurge on it, because it's still a lot of money. Um, but yeah, it's another option. But the thing about it is like, if you don't feel like you're left out because you're seeing all these YouTubers going over there and we're bragging, because there's a lot of things you're not seeing behind the scenes. I'm just going to put it to you like that. Me, I try to show you like this is my place of where I stayed at. It is a luxury place. Not that I'm bragging, but um, it didn't cost me much. I think from Saturday to Tuesday, it only cost me like four and change. And I'm gonna do a video on how much I actually spent when I was down there because I want to show you budget friendly budget savings as you're traveling and what you can get for being budget friendly and things like that. So that's the whole key thing about what I'm, showing you this video. Um, what else I wanted to talk about? Yeah, living vicariously through these guys, some of the things they're doing. Don't, dude. It's all about traveling, all about having fun, all about enjoying life, having an adventure. And unfortunately, I didn't really do much because this was more of a business trip for me. But I try to bring my camera and film some stuff for you guys. Um, so that way I get to show something for you guys so you guys can have something to kind of aim for. Now, I got a lot of good responses for the Polanco video, which I'm glad, a lot of people start ask questions about Polanco. And I'm just showing you right now my room um, where I stayed at. Um, this is high end stuff, you know. I think the rating was like 5 stars from a lot of people. Uh, it's a great location, great place. This is like one of the richest and safest neighborhoods where I was at. But anyway, you don't really get to see this from a lot of YouTubers where they're staying at. Wonder why. But don't rush out and want to do what everybody else is doing. Take your time. Save. Make sure you're saving up your money properly. Because you're an adult, you got bills like everybody else. We all have responsibilities we have to deal with. We have a lot of things in life. We have to address, and traveling is just one of the fun things we're able to do. Um, so just enjoy life, man. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. Worry about what you're doing. You know, me, I don't travel a lot because I got other things I'm doing in life. I'm studying for certifications. I am seriously right now in job transition right now. I am also thinking about going back, getting my doctorate. So I am adult with adult things. Um, Traveling is not on my list. I do the travel things. I like to mostly give you guys information and have you guys travel and just, so you guys can travel and be safe and stuff like that. You know, Running around traveling the world to do what? This I like to be active and doing something more constructive, something that's going to build my life, my legacy. Traveling doesn't build my legacy. If I wanted to travel, I would have been an airline pilot, honestly. All these guys sitting around here talking about, yeah, traveling, this, and that. Is anybody going to flight school? Seriously. That is the best way to go about becoming, doing traveling is, going to flight school and being a pilot. I don't see nobody jumping on that road. But we'll e-beg and do all this other stupid stuff for YouTube fame so we can go and travel the world and do stupid stuff and travel on a poor man's budget, living in poor man accommodations, not living it up. Is that your best life? You serious? Being real. So, how you want to travel? You want to travel like a vagabond or you want to travel like a normal traveler? And speaking of which, there is no flex between a traveler and a vacationer. Okay? I'm saying that because neither one is none of them special. Okay? Neither one is special. Me, I can say I'm proud of it being a vacationer. Traveler is someone who just travels the world, supposed to be doing volunteer work and stuff. Okay, like in the Peace Corps or something like that. Not in the Peace Corps. I don't go travel and do volunteer stuff. When I travel, I go hang out, I go party, I have a great time. Okay? But if you want to go do stupid stuff while you're overseas, that's your business. But for me, I have fun. I enjoy myself. I do adventurous stuff. I go to monuments, I go to dinner, I go do cool stuff. Not as tourist stuff, which is what you're mostly seeing around here. Okay? This is not what I'm about. I'm going to teach you guys in the future how to go get these tickets because I'm going to start doing a little bit more lives when I get a chance from break from my studies, and show you what a real traveler does. Okay? It's just right now, I'm seeing a lot of stuff on here that's just like, gotta be kidding me. It's garbage. They're not telling you the truth. They're not telling you a lot of other things. I am somebody who will tell you the real deal. Okay? And I'm not, going after any particular YouTuber. They have their perspective. That's fine. What I want to do is make sure that you are traveling and you're traveling safe because the world's dangerous. I want to make sure you have the necessary tools and stuff, just like on the last live stream. We dropped a lot of stuff about insurances and recreation, insurance and all this other stuff. So that way you are safe when you're overseas. And we're going to be doing some more talks about that. I'm going to redo some of the videos that I'm going to do on getting more, getting better pricing on tickets and stuff on major airlines. So those are the things I want to give to you guys because it's important. Building that stuff up is very, very important. So this is what this live stream is about. This is what I'm going to be doing in the future. I just don't want you guys to feel left out. Don't rush anything. Don't rush to go out and travel because everybody else is doing it. It's a hot topic. It's not. It's not a flex. Ain't nothing big about traveling. Just want you guys to do it safely. Know what's out there so you guys can have fun and not break the bank. So basically, this is all I got for you guys. Sorry, it's not a long one. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you guys. And what else I wanted to talk about? Here's my little thing and I can add you guys on. See if anybody want to come up, want to have a talk. Oh, there we go. Copy. Still getting used to StreamYard, guys. Paste up. If anybody want to call, chop it up, let's chop it up, man. Because we really got to get into this whole travel mode and do everything safely. You know, I definitely want to make sure you guys are traveling safe and responsibly and stuff like that. New rules are coming up. I just heard that Thailand's coming up with the ETA rules, where, and a lot of this stuff is just starting to be real strange. ETAs are starting to pop up. It's popping up in England. Now it's popping up in Thailand because they're putting out a lot of stuff, making double checking on people's backgrounds now. Um, I don't know what's going on. Brazil visa, that's coming up, which that's a little strange to me. And the reason why it's strange is because let me tell you why the Brazilian visa is strange. They ask for a financial requirement for a tourist visa. The only visa that I know that asks for a financial requirement is a student visa, and that's because you're not allowed to work on a student visa. So you need it, like you need financial support while you're in that country. So that makes sense. But for a tourist visa, especially if you're only going to be there maybe a week, 2 weeks, that's a little odd. That's very odd. Matter of fact, when I went to Brazil, I spoken to this Brazilian lady, and she kind of told me that it's a little bit of a scam. Why they asking for banking information and financial requirements? So, but that visa is coming back in April. They only suspended it for a year, but it is coming back in April unless something's changed. So new rules and stuff are coming out for traveling. Um, Biometric equipment being put in airports. Now they're getting tough with requirements getting into Colombia now because of things going on over there. Um, Heard they checking phones now and stuff like that. Um, and believe me, they're going to get really, really strict on that one. And I can see technology coming into play on that one. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, a lot of countries are cracking down on immigration, and the thing is, you got to understand something, guys. That when you look at immigration now in different countries, a lot of guys saying that oh yeah, we're loved by they love the black man over in Europe and stuff. You got to be careful with that, man, because you got to remember there was illegal immigration going on a couple of years ago where there was a lot of violence and a lot of essays going on committed by Africans. So Africans and people from the Middle East, and it's not a warm fuzzy feeling right now. So saying that we're loved and all that, I don't know about that. There's a lot of hostility still with the whole immigration issue that's going on in Europe. That's why they're instituting things like ETA and the ETIAS system that's supposed to be coming out in June. Because right now they're cracking down on who's illegally coming into these countries. Matter of fact, this country's throwing out people right now. You thought the United States, with this whole thing, illegal migrants that's here, what they're doing here, you should see what's going on over there. They're packing them up just as bad and get rid of them. New laws, everything. So with that whole illegal migration, there's a lot of issues with racism and stuff going on over there. So I wouldn't open up my mouth and start saying that because you can get mixed in the whole thing because of your skin color. So when I go overseas, I just play me, just go and enjoy the sights and sounds and everything. I'm not, if I happen to meet somebody, we happen to do a night, that's fine. But That's not my primary goal. My primary goal is to go have fun and enjoy life. That's what you want to do. That's you. But you want to sit around here and make a sex tourism thing. That's your business. Me, I just want to have the time of my life, have an adventure, and just do traveling. That's just me, and I'm just enjoying life, man. I got one life to live, and I'm just gonna have fun with it, man. Because you never know what tomorrow brings. You got planes crashing, terrorism starting to come. We this ugly head. You don't know who's gonna get hit. Tell you, you just don't know. So, but let me just say this for you guys that can't make it overseas, man. Don't sweat about it, man. You ain't missing nothing. Trust me. Um, you really ain't. I'm gonna do another live about moving overseas because a lot of people getting that all screwed up. You know, life overseas ain't that much better. Trust me. Everybody's talking about how the U.S. is. I lived overseas. I lived in Israel as a civilian. Okay, it ain't that much better overseas. And I interacted not with just people from Israel and pa- Palestinians, which for the most part it was okay, but I had people from different countries: China, India, England, Italy, and just hearing that what comes out of their mouth, most were good. There were a few that were just so. Trust me, don't think it's all peaches and creams overseas because it ain't. So keep that in mind. So anyway, I think I gabbled enough. Thanks for the little people that came out here and supported the channel. Um, I just want to give my viewpoints on traveling. And just to summarize everything, you know what? It's a double edged sword. You got your good and your bad with traveling. It's not totally as cool like everybody thinks it is, especially how you're traveling, because I can guarantee you it sucks in some cases because if you don't have certain documents, that's why I emphasize getting TSA pre-check. Just saves you a lot of hassle. Get global entry, saves you some hassle. But even when you're going through foreign airports, which just reminds me, going through foreign airports, to their security system, that's a whole different ball game. That can suck. Um, it's it's never perfect, bro. What was this? It's not, man. You should have seen when I went through Mexico City Airport coming back home. Their scanners are so primitive. It wasn't even funny, bro. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. You might as well just warn me, dude. I mean, like we got the it's encased and you have to stand up like this. They don't have this a case. It's like a billboard. And you just have to step on this thing and you gotta just do this. It's open air. It's not even enclosed. You just gotta stand there and get scanned. And I was like, really? It was horrible. And it was just, the way they're just doing it is just literally prehistoric. And that's another thing is when you go through these foreign airports, you got to go through their methodology and stuff, which is different. When I went through my airport, I didn't have to take my computer out the bag. This airport, I had to do it the old fashioned way, take everything off and all this other crap. Go figure. That's just the way travel is, man. So it's a double edged sword. It's not as cool as everybody think it is. That's why I'm saying you ain't missing nothing. Go out, enjoy, make the best of it. I don't travel a lot. If you notice, I don't. This is my first travel year. The last one was in June of last year. All these guys sitting around here talking about, yeah, we travel a lot. Then what are you doing for real? What's your real job? YouTube. I mean, I know a lot of us, make money off YouTube, which is cool. That's fine. We make money from monetization and stuff, and that's cool. But there's some of us that e-beg, and all we want to do is travel. But when you get old, what do you got? I rather work, earn my stuff, earn a pension, earn a 401k, have a career. That way I can retire overseas rather than e-beg. Because sooner or later, these dudes ain't gonna have nothing but freaking memories. Oh, I travel. Okay, you travel. We're tired of hearing about it. What have you actually done in life? Be a vagabond. Oh, the United States is this, and that. Well, let me tell you something about the United States, man. Right now, I'm in rant mode right now, but I know the United States ain't the best thing in the world. Trust me. Things right now are starting to suck. It's been sucking and whatever, but you can still be a millionaire here. You can still make money here. So you can even build yourself to be something great and go overseas and live overseas and make money over there. But this is where you get the tool sets at. And a lot of guys ain't getting the tool sets. So there's a difference, a huge difference. And with that, it's a lot of people don't understand that. Some of these people give you residency overseas, you know? But who am I to tell? It's work. They don't want to do that. But anyway, it's a little short little stream I wanted to do. Just kind of vent a little bit because a lot of people are flexing about traveling. And yeah, thanks, Rolando, man. I got to get you I got to make you a mod. I'll do that after the show. I got to make you a mod. Anyway, like I said, man, I just wanted to throw this little short video out, man. Um, Traveling, it's not a flex. It's something that we all have an opportunity to enjoy. But don't burn yourself out trying to just go all over the world and stuff and trying to impress people because it ain't impressive. It really isn't. Go ask a federal air marshal, they'll tell you because they travel way more than these YouTubers. And trust me, living overseas, it can be fun after a while, but when you miss family and friends, that's a lonely life. So, anyway, I'll holler at you guys later. You guys take care, and I catch you on the rebound.